I spent a little over 22 years as a Navy Nurse Corps officer. I deployed a couple of times, attached to the Marines, and loved working with them. So I did some work both in hospital and in the field. It's interesting because when I when I signed up um, for this project, um, I was sure that it would help me in some way, but I had really signed up to help other veterans.
Mm.
and then, uh, and then as I started using the tools or started learning them and using them, I mean, even just from the training, it was helping me to review and reflect um, on my own experiences and the cognitive impact related to PTSD really intrigued me. Um, as I started using uh, PaceMyDay and even just looking at strategize my life, I I I was stunned, frankly, to become more aware uh, just from using the wake up, and bedtime questionnaires. It made me stop and reflect on uh, how I slept, things that I'd kind of taken for granted or gotten used to. I became more aware of them, and uh, not just from on that particular day, but eventually as a trend. Yeah, sometimes I felt like it was just another check in the box, but when I did it, and the more that I did it, the more I wanted to do it because I started noticing things that I had rushed by, and that made it really has made a difference to me. Um, so much so that even if I don't do it, here and there, I'm more mindful than I was before I started using the questionnaire. So that would be, that's a, I mean, that was a very basic example, but it's a pretty big one for me. I would say this is a mindset that I brought into the military and it was reinforced in the military is it doesn't matter how I feel, I need to get it done. Noticing how I feel, um, during certain, let's just say the same task, because there are some things I do every day. So noticing how I feel before and after over a period of days and noticing the variation and noticing what the surrounding circumstances, like I would have never stopped to notice those things had I not asked myself the question, and made that a habit. It has been a tool for me of self-awareness, uh, becoming more mindful of where I'm at, what's going on with me, what are the factors, what I'm noticing, or what this tool, the best, the app is helping me notice is what am I bringing to the day, to the what I'm doing, what am I bringing, and not to criticize myself, but to just become aware. Like I think one of the things I really like about using the apps is um, it's not a means for me to be self-critical. It's a means for me to be more aware.